Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and Action Comics, issue number 1001. It's about time, but totally worth the wait. All right, so let's get right into the nitty gritty of this. We start off with a Superman story, just typical, oh, bullets bounce off of him. Why are we robbing people in in Metropolis? I love it. And like this first story, this couple of pages that it is, it's beautiful. I love it. I love it. The one guy's like, are you shooting at Superman? You're embarrassing me. I want a different lawyer. Oh my God, that's great. So, Invisible Mafia is a perfect title for this story. Brian Michael Bendis doing the script, Patrick Gleason doing the art, Alejandro Sanchez doing the colors, Joss Reed doing the letters. Gleason and Brad Anderson did the cover. Francis Manapul did a variant cover. The crux of the story is that Superman figures out who this kid is who went and said in the previous issue, hey, well, in the previous Man of Steel issue, hey, man, it's actually Superman who's starting the fires. Whoa, dude. Well, it turns out some bald guy went and suggested that. And Superman is looking through his, Clark is looking through his litany of bald villains. And, dude, there's a lot of bald villains in the Superman comic books. I never realized that before. Brian Michael Bendis is bald. I figured it out. So, yeah, there seems to be a bit of a distraction. The main thing that happens in the story, and it's slipping by you, right? It almost slipped by me. It's the idea that there's a bit of a distraction. This one right here, Trish Q, she is like the biggest bee you could possibly imagine, all right? She's sitting there, she's the gossip columnist, and she's like, so are you going to give me the story? If you remember, she asked Perry, hey, why don't we talk about the biggest story that there is? What happened to Lois Lane, right? And, she quit. She quit. Well, it seems like she quit because she went off. We know what happened with her. She went off with her son and Superman's dad because, yeah, trustworthy, very trustworthy, to far reaches of the galaxy, and he can't contact her anymore, is what it is, right? Anyhow, so she's like, she's ignoring Perry and she's going directly to Clark and like, why don't you just give me the story? Because somebody else is going to pick up the story. I heard that from a very good source that she actually left you for Superman. And it's like, dude. So Clark obviously is really annoyed by this because he is Superman. So if she left him for, like, come on. Like, he knows the truth and there's nothing salacious about it. It's just there's no way that he could possibly tell her. But she's, of course, just being the biggest rat fink you could possibly imagine. And you just kind of want to be like, oh my God. I was just thinking it wouldn't be that bad if you just gave her a little flick and sent her out the building window. Would it? Would it really? Because some people deserve that. You can fly down and save her right before she hits the ground. That's fine. But, yeah, no. Anyway, all of this, I think, was a distraction. Because while Trish Q is doing this, Robinson Good is turning around. She's like, she's that new reporter who seems to have her freaking face in everything. And it's like, dude, you're seriously, wow, man. Like, you're really going to start making people suspect or suspicious of you, and you're going to be a suspect, all right? In fact, she technically already is, along with Trish Q, along with, who else? Melody Moore, potentially. She's the fire chief who's actually the detective, the fire detective. She's doing a whole, she got many, many hats. And also Lois Lane is apparently a suspect now, but I believe it's one of these last two. All right. To who could be the Red Cloud? That's right. There is a first appearance in this comic book, the Red Cloud. And she's pretty BA, man. Wow. Wow. No joke. Like, she just straight up murders a dude. And the reason why I think it's somebody in the Daily Planet is because the Trish Q thing was purposely meant, I believe it was purposely meant as a distraction, to distract Superman if they knew Superman is actually Clark Kent, whatever, to distract him and get him to, leave Metropolis, right? Just go out of Metropolis, just go for a flight. Because, hey, man, when you and I get mad, we go for a walk or we go for a drive. Superman, he goes for a fly. And he can't just fly around the freaking block a couple times. No, he's going to fly down past Seattle, which he coincidentally does here. And by that happening, it's going to be harder for people to be heard because everybody knows he's got the super hearing when they start talking about him. So there's this underground invisible mafia, and I'm totally digging this new aspect here. Brian Michael Bendis, man, he comes into DC Comics. Prepare for a whole bunch of new characters to be talked about. We got Rogue Alzar, we got this invisible mafia, we got Red Cloud. Dude, what's next? Oh my God, I'm terrified to find out. Terrified. This is great. This is great. I'm loving this. So definitely jump on this comic book, man. This, dare I say it, this is the perfect Superman story. You got just enough Superman, just enough Clark Kent. And there's a mystery involved because not too many people are worried about Superman being hurt. I mean, oh my God, Superman might actually get hurt. Shut up. Superman's not about getting hurt. He's about that mystery. He's about that discovering life, discovering something else that he didn't know, and trying to be the best he can be, to be that role model for human beings to follow as well. And that's the Superman story that everybody's looking for. That's the Superman story that I see building here. I'm digging this. This is good stuff. All right, guys. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.